The snow and salt of the winter season can take a toll on our clothes and our shoes.
But you can prevent the nasty weather from inflicting lasting damage with just a few easy fixes. So this morning we've got style expert Jedlinski here, and she has her tips on weatherproofing everything from your jeans to our boots to your hats and your gloves. So we're really excited about this. We were just saying, Jean mentioned it's the truth. Like, you wind up having to throw out a lot of stuff because it gets ruined by so much salt here.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm going to show you today how you don't have to do that. Especially for someone like me, I've reduced my wardrobe by about 80%. So keeping my pieces in tip-top shape for the season is really important to me.
How'd you do? Are you moving into a tiny house?
No, I wanted to get rid of the clutter, and I highly recommend it to anyone. So
interesting.
Like a weight gets lifted.
Exactly, and then you can buy pieces you really, really love, even if they're more expensive, because you're going to get the wear out of them. But how do we save, especially the shoes? This is my big one. I can't tell you every season.
These take the biggest beating for sure. So you're going to want to make sure both your suede and leather boots are completely clean and dry. And then for the leather, you're going to take a clear polish and you're going to wipe this all over the boot and buff it over. And this is going to really add a nice condition and shine to the boot.
Now, what kind, is that just a regular shoe polish shine? Or
this is...
like a fry?
Yeah, this is fry. And what I like about this is that it's clear, so it can go on any color leather, and you don't have to worry about it staining at all.
And we do this before the season, or can we do it during the season and it prevents the salt from damaging it?
I would do it, before. I mean, you could do it now, too. And you know, whether or not your boots have, gotten dirty, clean them, dry them, and you can reapply as necessary.
Got it.
And then for the suede, you're going to take a soft bristle brush. You can also use a toothbrush if you have it hanging around the house. And you're just going to lightly lift the fibers. I don't know if you want to give that a try at all.
Sure.
And what this is doing, it's restoring the nice softness to the suede. And so that way, when you move on to step 3, which is to protect, it's, ready to go.
This is counterintuitive, going out like, oh, I feel like, oh, I shouldn't be going up on a suede boot. But it's okay.
I can see how that would loosen.
You pet it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's your pet?
Well, no, because it's like goes with the fiber. So you can go up like that?
Yeah, you're just kind of lifting them up so they're not all matted down.
Okay.
And then you're going to take a protectant spray. And what I really love about this one is you can use it on both suede and leather.
What's the name of that one?
This one is Jason Mark Repel. But not all of them are like that, so you want to make sure that you read the labels just in case.
Okay. So any kind of protecting spray can help your suede and leathers?
Not all of them.
Okay.
So some are just specific to suede, some are just specific to leather. So you're going to spray that all over your boots, let it sit for 24 to 48 hours, and you're set to go.
Okay.
What are we doing to our sweaters?
All right, so I know you guys have probably had those pesky pills on your sweater, and you're like, oh, I just need to get rid of it now.
Yeah.
You don't need to. There's a really simple solution, and that's the sweater stone.
I've seen these at the counter at Nordstrom.
Yes.
I never used one. I never even saw
I didn't know what to do with
I have
it.
a little machine with that takes the pills off, but it still gets stuck and caught.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of times with electronic razors is that or shavers is that they're going to kind of eat up at the sweater. So this is really slick. You're just going to lay the sweater flat, and then you're just going to pull.
So is that what that's for?
If you want to give it a try.
Wait, you have to look at this close up. Look at that.
You just did that once.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And that's way easier than those shavers because you have to sit there for hours with a shaver.
And with this, you really don't have to worry about harming the sweater, especially if you've invested in like a cashmere sweater. You don't want to ruin it with.
Yeah, and how did you just pick the pills off of the
and
stone?
toss them out?
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Love this. Okay, we're going to switch around because there's water involved with this next one.
So I'm sure we've all been guilty of not washing our winter hats, scarves, and gloves as often as we should. These are feeding grounds for germs, so you're going to want to make sure to hand wash these. I know, but
don't look at me so hard. I have 4 kids. We're guilty.
I've been guilty too, so no judgment here. You're going to want to make sure to hand wash these about every 2 to 3 weeks, which I know sounds like a lot, but it's really easy. You can go ahead. The Laundress is a brand. It's eco-friendly and all natural. You mix with this with some cold water. You toss it in, hand wash it, lay it out to dry flat, and you're set to go.
That's a good reminder.
Yeah, it is. Total good reminder.
And then the Laundress also makes this woolen cashmere spray. And what's great about this is you can go, if you're on the run or in between washes, you go ahead and you just spray it on. And it has a really nice scent, and it's antibacterial as well. Oh. So then you can go ahead and address those germs too.
That's especially good for your gloves too.
Where do you get the product?
You can order these off of their website. Otherwise, the Container Store also sells this.
Container Store. Okay.
And I've heard she has a good linens wash too.
That's
been recommended. It's supposed to make your stuff last longer, right?
Yeah, and they have a great variety of products, so definitely recommend checking them out.
And I love the packaging.
Yeah, me too. It's nice and clean. What's next over here?
Okay, especially after last night. snow, you might be waking up with some salt stains on your pants. So there's a really simple solution for this as well. You're going to go ahead and let the salt dry completely, and you're going to take a soft bristle brush, much like the one that you used for the suede, and you're just going to brush off the dry salt. And once you do that, you're going to take 1 part vinegar and then 3 parts warm water. Take a rag, dip it in, and then you're going to wipe off. And the vinegar is what's going to cut through the salt, which is... And then you're going to repeat as necessary.
Look at that.
Yeah,
it works for everything, doesn't it? It's like vinegar.
It does.
Use vinegar.
Everything.
And vinegar too, if you have salt on your suede boots, you don't want to add water to it, but you can just use a little bit of vinegar and
full strength vinegar to remove the salt in the same way you did with the things, but not on your leather.
Yeah, on the leather, you just want to go ahead and use water for that.
Got it. Wowzers, Megan, this was some good stuff.
I hope that was helpful.
Yeah, it is, because I mean, something as cheap and simple as vinegar that can solve a multitude of issues.
Definitely.
We're in.
Yeah. All right.
Definitely in.
Thank you for coming.
If you need more style tips, log on to meganjedlinski.com.